Hello, welcome to Great Garden. Recently, I tried a plant care method inspired by the Amish approach to natural gardening, and the results on my pothos truly surprised me. Without using any chemical fertilizers, the plant continued to grow vigorously, produced new leaves continuously, and developed a fuller canopy of lush green foliage. Today, I'll share this simple recipe made from common kitchen ingredients, some of which many people usually throw away after using them. If you love houseplants, don't forget to subscribe to Great Garden so you won't miss more helpful plant care tips. Let's get started. On my way home from work, I happened to notice a few pothos cuttings lying by the side of the road. Apparently, their previous owner no longer wanted them and decided to throw them away. But after taking a closer look, I realized these cuttings still had a good chance of recovering with proper care. So, I decided to bring them home and try to save them. Let's see whether these discarded cuttings can develop healthy roots and grow into beautiful, thriving houseplants with just a few simple steps. The first thing to do after bringing the cuttings home is to rinse them thoroughly under clean running water. This helps remove dust, soil, and debris from the stems and leaves, while also washing away some insects or potential contaminants that may still be attached to the plant. While rinsing, handle each cutting gently to avoid breaking the stems or damaging any healthy tissue. Starting with clean cuttings makes it much easier to inspect their condition and creates better conditions for the recovery process. Next, place the cuttings in a dry, well-ventilated location away from direct sunlight or somewhere that receives only gentle indirect light. This helps reduce moisture loss, minimizes additional wilting after transport, and allows the cuttings to gradually adapt to their new environment. Gentle light also enables the plant to continue photosynthesis without placing unnecessary stress on cuttings that are still recovering. While the cuttings are drying naturally, I'll prepare the growing medium. First, use 50% garden soil. Garden soil contains natural minerals and retains both water and nutrients well, providing a stable nutrient supply during growth. Next, use 50% coconut coir. Coconut coir retains moisture while improving aeration and creating a loose-growing medium that allows roots to breathe and develop more easily. Place both ingredients into a clean container and mix them thoroughly. This combination creates a growing medium that retains moisture while still draining efficiently, making it ideal for encouraging rapid root establishment and recovery after planting. I have created subtitles in multiple languages. Please select your preferred language, comment below, and let me know which country you are watching from. It's amazing that we can connect from all around the world. Now, the potting mix is ready. Once the cuttings are completely dry, the next step is to prepare a solution to gently clean the surface before planting. Do you have a lime at home? Lime contains citric acid along with several naturally occurring compounds. When properly diluted, lime juice can help clean the surface of the cuttings before they are planted. First, prepare a cutting board and a small knife. Cut one lime in half. Next, prepare a clean glass container and use a fine strainer while squeezing the lime to collect only the juice. Which country are you watching this video from? It's wonderful that we can connect with each other from all over the world. If you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, please hit the subscribe button to support me and not miss any orchid care tips. Pour the lime juice into a bowl of water. Then stir thoroughly until everything is evenly mixed. Now, the diluted lime solution is ready for the cleaning step. Next, gently place the entire pothos cuttings into the diluted lime solution so that both the stems and roots are evenly exposed. Allow them to soak for about 15 minutes, giving the solution time to clean the surfaces of the stems and roots while removing any remaining dirt or debris. After about 15 minutes, carefully remove the cuttings from the solution and use a clean, soft towel to gently blot away any excess moisture from the stems and leaves. This helps the leaf surfaces dry more quickly, prevents water from remaining on the plant for extended periods, and reduces the likelihood of fungal problems during recovery. Gently drying the cuttings also prepares them for the next planting step, without damaging the stems or leaves. Now, prepare a pot with drainage holes in the bottom, just like the one shown in the video. This is extremely important because the drainage holes allow excess water to escape after watering, preventing waterlogging and creating a healthier environment for root development. First, spread a layer of the prepared growing medium across the bottom of the pot. This provides a stable foundation for the root system and helps support the plant. Next, position the cutting in the center of the pot, keeping the stem upright and adjusting its height so the base of the stem sits level with the surface of the growing medium. Finally, add more growing medium around the roots and gently cover them. Press lightly around the base to stabilize the cutting, but avoid compacting the medium too firmly so it remains loose enough for good root aeration and healthy growth. That's it. The planting is complete. Next, place the newly planted pothos in a dry, well-ventilated location, away from direct sunlight, or somewhere with only soft, indirect light. Then water gently around the base using clean water to evenly moisten the growing medium. This helps eliminate air pockets around the roots while providing the moisture needed for the cutting to establish itself in its new environment. If you have questions or want to share about orchids, please post on the community tab of the channel. Let us exchange and learn orchid care experiences together every day. Finally, allow the plant to rest for about 3 days. This recovery period gives the cutting time to adapt, reduces transplant stress, and allows it to focus on root establishment. During this time, avoid moving the pot frequently or applying fertilizer so the plant can stabilize before entering its next stage of growth. After about 3 days, once the cutting has adapted and become more stable, it's time to prepare a simple potato peel solution to provide additional nutrients. Prepare 1 potato, as shown in the video. Potatoes are not only a common kitchen staple, but they also contain naturally occurring nutrients such as potassium, phosphorus, and trace minerals. Using a small knife, peel the potato and place the peels into a clean bowl or cup. Potato peels contain small amounts of potassium, phosphorus, magnesium, and several naturally occurring trace elements. When prepared properly, these compounds may contribute a small amount of organic nutrients and help support beneficial microbial activity within the growing medium, creating more favorable conditions during recovery and growth. If you want to learn the secret to caring for Phalaenopsis orchids, make sure to watch this video carefully until the end. Your orchids will become strong, grow new roots, and bloom vibrantly all year round. Next, place all of the potato peels into a clean saucepan. And add about 500 milliliters of room temperature water. Cover the pan, bring it to a boil, then continue simmering for about 5 to 10 minutes after the water begins boiling. Boiling softens the plant tissue and allows some of the soluble minerals and natural compounds in the potato peels to diffuse into the water. The heat also helps clean the raw material before it is used. Which country are you watching this video from? It's wonderful that we can connect with each other from all over the world. If you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, please hit the subscribe button to support me and not miss any orchid care tips. After boiling, turn off the heat and allow the solution to cool naturally for about 30 minutes before moving to the next step. After approximately 30 minutes, once the potato peel solution has cooled completely, strain it through a fine sieve, removing all of the solids and keeping only the clear liquid. When used appropriately, it may contribute a small amount of nutrients to the growing medium and help create favorable conditions for recovery and healthy plant growth. Add 500 milliliters of room temperature clean water to dilute the solution. Now, your natural fertilizer solution is ready to use. First, pour the strained potato peel solution into a watering can. Then gently water around the base of the pothos, allowing the solution to slowly soak into the growing medium and root zone. This solution may contribute small amounts of naturally occurring minerals and soluble compounds to the potting mix. Combined with proper watering and routine care, it can help maintain a healthy root environment, supporting steady growth and vibrant green foliage. Pour the remaining solution into a spray bottle. Mist a thin, even layer over the stems, vines, and both the upper and lower surfaces of the leaves. It's best to do this early in the morning or later in the afternoon, when temperatures are cooler and the leaves are not exposed to direct sunlight. This helps reduce rapid evaporation and minimizes the risk of leaf damage from intense sunlight. If you have any solution left over, store it in the refrigerator. When stored properly, it can usually be used for 3 to 5 days. This makes future applications much more convenient while saving time, ingredients, and effort. Whenever you need it again, simply remove the solution from the refrigerator and allow it to return to room temperature for a few minutes before using it. Just check that it has no unusual odor, mold, or signs of spoilage. If everything looks normal, it's ready to use again. A simple way to save both time and money. Misting also helps maintain a more stable level of humidity around the plant, supporting more efficient gas exchange through the leaves. This creates a more favorable environment for healthy growth and helps the plant maintain steady, vigorous development over time. Results. After about 4 months of proper care, the pothos showed remarkable improvement. The plant continuously produced new leaves that were darker green, thicker, and glossier than before. The vines became longer and stronger, while the foliage grew fuller, giving the entire plant a much healthier appearance. Once the plant has fully recovered, you can display it on a coffee table, desk, or bookshelf to add a vibrant touch of greenery to your home. Its lush green foliage not only brightens the room, but also creates a relaxing atmosphere. There's nothing quite like enjoying a cup of coffee, reading a good book, and relaxing in a beautiful green space. If you found this method helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe to Great Garden, and leave a comment to share your results. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.